Gonna try a thing this episode. I'm not going to play any background music. I'm going to play the intro, and I'm going to play the outro. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think about that. If it sounded better, or if you enjoyed it better, or whatever, just let me know. I'm kind of curious. Welcome back to episode 4. Check out this cool sword I made, a red Qatar. I don't know what is different about it. It has the same reach, it has more attacks, it's just a better sword basically. Also check this out. I made these gem boots, which was actually pretty easy. I just crafted out these Klein stars. That was actually not too bad to make. And not only does it do that, I also just have creative flight, so that's cool. I also figured out about the cosmetic armor stuff. So I just disabled being able to see the helmet and chest plate. It looks kind of neat, just the leggings and the boots, I like that. But what is today's plan exactly? What's the plan? I don't know what the plan is. I actually kind of need help figuring that out. Yeah, I was kind of like hoping you guys could like tell me the plan for today. Is that chill? Is that okay with you guys if you guys just like tell me in live time on a video? Fine, I guess I'll figure out something new myself. First, I would like to get a foundation down. That'd be good, I think, because, well, this base is kind of sad. It's a total of like 8 blocks, and we're on episode 4, and we have 8 blocks for a base. That's no good. So let's at least get down like a foundation or something. Let's get this mason table from Chipped, which if you ever played with the chiseled mod from older versions of Minecraft, this is like an as good, if not better version of it. If I were to put like some stone in there, you can turn it into all these different kinds of building blocks. Super cool mod. These stacked stone bricks look neat. We need to find a good block for our foundation, though. I do really like the stacked bricks. I might try those, maybe. I don't know, let's try out these massive stone bricks. That could be interesting. Yeah. It's not exactly a square, however. There we go, that's better. Now it's a square. And then I think we add like some kind of outline to our little foundation here. And I think we should use like a more polished block. Something like this. This could look good as a little outline. Like, yeah, that works really good actually. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. I quite like that actually. Much better than dirt. I think I already said this before. I'm getting deja vu. And then maybe like terraform around a little bit, add some dirt around it. There we go. Because this way it doesn't feel like someone entered Halo Forge mode and just plopped down a big foundation block. I think that's kind of my plan for today. Get into some refined storage, auto-crafting. Get like some basic mechanism components done, you know? And our first step is probably going to be to upgrade our power. We're living off the most basic coal generator of all time. That's just not going to cut it. I do think we should go a bit further into Powah though, and in order to do so, we're going to need an energizing orb, and at least one energizing rod. And the quest book actually does talk about power a little bit. It talks about thermal power. There's all these different ways of getting thermal power, but we're not going to go for thermal power. Here it talks about Powah. Powah is a tech mod that introduces diverse methods for generating, storing, and transmitting forge energy. Let these guidebooks power your path. I'm so used to it being redstone flux, RF, not forge energy. It still throws me off a little bit. But they have the same, like, conversion rate, so it doesn't throw me off too much. And mechanism is pretty good, too. Like, windmills early can be pretty good. So can solar generators. You just have to get a lot of them. They don't hold up long-term, but this gas-burning generator is pretty darn good. I think it makes 8,000 per tick, so that's a really good option. And we can burn coal in the furnaces from Iron Furnace to make power. That's what we're already doing, though, with Powah. Like, I don't really know how good that is. It might not be that good at all. And there's reactors, but I want to go into Powah. It's just a cool name, Powah. Plus, I like accidentally made way too much dielectric paste, so we're gonna use that. So give me the orb and give me a rod, which needs capacitors. That's fine. I can totally do that. The orb is what we're going to make Powah items in. The rod is what's going to power the orb. So we're going to craft like some new metals, and that rod is going to provide power to the orb. So if I wanted to make energized steel, I would need to put 1 gold ingot and 1 iron ingot in there. So let's try it out. Boop, boop. And then the rod gives the orb power. Pretty slow right now, but that's fine. We'll get it upgraded. Now we have energized steel. It does not have EMC. In fact, most of the things aren't going to have EMC. This pack is less about turning anything into EMC and then getting whatever you want out of it, and more so turning raw materials into EMC and then creating factories. We may have unlimited amounts of raw materials, but we still have to process those raw materials. Also, let's check on our fishing nets from yesterday. What have we got? Oh my gosh, this falling speed. Nothing. I get the feeling I'm using these wrong. Just a slight feeling I'm getting. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Let's get a little bit more of the good stuff. And let's make a magmator. This will generate us power from lava. And the reason why that's so good is because in between episodes, I made this thing called the Volcanite Amulet. Really easy to make, by the way. Lava and like 400,000 EMC, which I have over a billion, by the way. And it can generate 1 bucket of lava for 32 EMC. That's like nothing. I can use it 37.5 million times with my current amount of EMC. So I think we're safe to use this thing to generate as much lava as our heart desires. Press R to fire a lava projectile. It also reloads my shade. Oh, it actually drops lava in the world. I did not want that. That's kind of cool, though, actually. That's sick, actually. I can't wait to go burn down villages with that. Hang on a second. It uses coal as fuel. So I can shoot 63 lavas? Oh boy. That's what I'm talking about. I love committing large amounts of terrorist activities. Alright, the villagers that are here are going to have a great time. Let's pretend like I never did any of that. Let's just make some more energized steel. Okay, for real though, we're going to need a singularity tank. Which is just a fluid tank, by the way. It just holds fluids. No? You're not working? Do you need coal? You need coal, don't you? Huh. Alright, so I don't think we can automate this because I'm realizing now it needs power, which you have to get from the player's inventory. And you can use a Klein star's power. So like if I got this, which holds 400,000, I can charge it. It holds about double what it's worth. So now it's holding 800,000 power. Now I can use this thing to my heart's content. Like, this thing's already full, because it's getting energy from the Klein star. But if I wanted to automate this, how is it going to get the energy? So I have to scrap that idea. But I have a different idea. Infinite fuel. This item will not be consumed. Fuel will be provided via your EMC. So let me just grab one. So, like, does that still work? I have no clue. Let me find out, I guess. Oh, it just worked. It just took a bit of EMC, and it filled this thing up with carbon. So it does work. I think that's what we do then. We just upgrade our Fernator a lot. So give me the Fernator, and we're going to go with the hardened one? No, but we're going to go with a basic one. Need more capacitors, but that's fine. Give me capacitors, then give me another casing, then I can upgrade it. This one, wow, it creates 4 times more power. I can go straight to the next tier as well. Another casing, and then I can have this. And this makes 800. That is quite the upgrade from our 80 from earlier. So I'll just pop it down. I guess I should also upgrade our energizing rod so it can transfer more power so we can energize things faster, obviously. So let's go with this one. Needs block of quartz. I mean, I got that. I can do that. Check this out. Boom, 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 boom. Another casing. I need a lot of these, aren't I? Let me just get some more. Then there's the upgraded version. This transfers 4 times more. Let's go straight for the hardened one. Boom. Transfers more power than we can even produce. That's fine though. That just means we're not bottlenecked by power production anymore. Alright, no, that's fine because that means our power production is the bottleneck now, which it kind of always has been, so I'm used to it. So I stick this. Oh, this is the magmator. Oh my gosh. I thought I was upgrading the Fernator. I'm an idiot. Now I have to make more of this energized steel crap. Alright, there's my upgraded Fernator. It makes this so much faster now. It's done. So let's go to the next tier, and that would be blazing crystals made from blaze powder or blaze rods. Blaze rods seem more efficient and consuming less power, so let's go there. So, blaze rod? Oh, look at that, our refined storage system isn't getting enough power. That's right, that problem will be fixed soon. I'm gonna need 9 of these in order to upgrade our Fernator again. So we're just waiting for that, I guess. That's gonna take a while at this speed. Man, if I had that temporal pouch right now, this would be so much faster. Oh, please, I need it, I need it! There's 5, I guess. 6. This is pain. I would never ask anyone to go through this. Just staring at number go up. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like staring at number go up. It just makes my brain happy for some reason. That's why I play idle games and like Bloons Tower Defense 6 and stuff. Number 7. I guess that's why I play modded Minecraft, actually. I just like watching number go up. Number 8 going in. Last one. Luckily, this next tier, the Fernator is going to generate 4 times more power than the current one, so it's a pretty big upgrade. So give me that. And finally, our refined storage system should start getting some power. Once this fills up with power, it's probably going to eat all of our power first. You know, I'm just going to break you. I don't care. So I make the blazing capacitor, another casing, and then I have my upgraded furnator. Nice. 3,200 RF per tick. That's way better. How fast is this now? That's so much faster. All right, 4 more, and we should be able to upgrade our energizing rod to blazing. I just need one of these, some of those extra capacitors, and then a casing, and that's it, I think. Can I have you? Wait, I did the wrong thing. Wait, where's my capacitor? These, rod, there we go. There we go. And this can move 4K per tick. That is so much better. The next tier needs diamonds. That's not a terrible speed, honestly. Okay, when I said this generated 3.2 thousand, I was wrong. That's how much you can extract from it at a time. Bummer. And I need 13 of these, unlike the previous one, which needed 9. Now I need 13. Oh, look how slow it's going now. We're back to this. It's because this thing has lost all of its buffer. Every time this ticks, it takes 128 EMC. If I start like really scaling this up, it's going to start using a lot of EMC. I'm really going to have to start generating EMC somehow soon. Bamboo farms are good, like early game, and I actually built like a pretty big one in a creative world, and they're really good when they're big, but they're so laggy. Bamboo is 32 EMC, and I can't find the leaves, but the leaves are like 16. What are you doing here? You better have something good. No, not very good. I'm sorry. That's a pretty good sword, actually. Also, I actually wasn't really like that sorry. Sorry, not sorry. More capacitors. I need large capacitor, and then I turn that into the upgraded capacitor. I had to do that twice, actually. Shoot. That's why I needed more this time around. There's my second one. Another casing. I may as well just have a couple, because I keep using them. And then we can have this. This will make 2K per tick. Nice. Also gonna need just 8 more to upgrade the energizing rod. It's pretty fast now, though. The emeralds, however, to get niotic or the spirited crystals, they're going to take 1 million per. It's going to be a little bit slow. And I think that's as far as we can go because to get nitro, we need nether stars. And queen bee trading. I don't think there's a way to automatic. No, there is. You can automatically get these with the wither builder from industrial foregoing. Not going to worry about that today, though. I think we go to niotic and then we stop. Or sorry, spirited. I keep getting them mixed up. We go to spirited and then we stop there. There's the upgraded energizing rod. And now we do this, 1 million FE. That's not bad speed, but it's because it's using all the buffer inside the furnator. I think if I slap a crafter on this, connect it to the network, I can set it to pulse inserts next set, then put an importer on this, obviously connect it to the network, tell it to only import spirited crystals, set the importer to only work with redstone. Actually, I did this slightly wrong. We need a pipe, actually. And in order to filter with these pipes, we need an upgrade. We're going to need a filter destination tool. Let's send it to a chest. Select the chest as a destination. Extract from the energizing orb. Put an upgrade in here where we're extracting from. And apparently, improved upgrade is not enough to get filtering access, which is fine. We just quickly get the advanced upgrade. We're going to need 3 more blocks of redstone. I guess I should learn how to make those. Give me a whole stack. Then there we go. Now can I have filtering? Yes. So I'm going to add a filter. The destination is a chest, which I'll put right here. And we're filtering for spirited crystals. Submit. It's set to whitelist. Now it'll only extract spirited crystals. Or so I thought. New idea. We get a modular router. Because pipes suck, apparently. Put it right here. We're looking for this pool module. Gonna need a piston, which actually has EMC. So let me get a sticky piston as well and learn both of them. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now I can have my pool module. And this actually has a filter built into it. I can set to whitelist and only do spirited. And we're going to set it to the back. So if I stick it in here, it'll extract from the back, which is this. And it's not doing anything. How do you automate the energizing orb? Is it possible you have to extract from the bottom? Let me try. So if I put you here, pool module, I change you to top or up. No. What about just a regular old hopper? Nope. Does it potentially only allow extraction when it finishes a craft? Is that possible? Huh. So what if I try the router again, pull from the back, and let's stick another emerald in there. Will the router extract the crystal? No. Why not? I don't know. I think we just stick with a hopper here. Alright, so I'll put it right there. I'll get a comparator right there. Actually, let's move it to right here. Put a repeater on it, run that sucker into a block, and that is going to power both the crafter, and I also want it to power the importer. Okay, so now, I had to move it around a little bit, but basically, it looks like a mess. When an item enters the hopper, redstone is active very shortly, which will pulse the crafter, telling it to both insert its next set, and also for the importer to suck up whatever's in the hopper. So if I can get my grubby little mitts on a pattern grid, I can create a pattern for making the crystals. So pop this down right here, get some patterns, and we want it to know that when I want a spirited crystal, it's going to cost just an emerald, and we're going to, in return, not get... I don't want to do 6 at a time. You have to do 1 at a time. I don't know why I did 6, but 1 emerald for 1 crystal. I'm going to teach that to our crafter. So now, when I look up crystals and we don't have any, it'll say to craft. Let's try just 1. So it puts the emerald in, starts getting power. It should get extracted into here, and then sucked into our system. There it is. Now let's try like 4 more, or 5 more. I need more emeralds. I guess I should probably take the ones that are in I should probably take the ones that are in my inventory and stick them back in. Alright, now let's try for 5 more. Didn't seem to be a problem. That's a problem though. I never set this to redstone pulse inserts next set. That was my bad. That means we now need a crafting monitor so we can cancel that. If I pop this down, not right there. If I pop it down right here, there's our craft, so we just have to cancel it. Let's try it again. So 5 crystals. This time, instead of inserting all 5, it should just insert 1. So start. Just 1. And when this finishes, it should get that redstone pulse and it'll insert the next emerald, which it did automatically. That is super good. And it is also really ugly. I need to move this somewhere. I need to make it cleaner, you know, all the good stuff. But this is just a proof of concept. Hey, what are you guys doing here? I can literally one-shot you guys. You're nothing to me. Tome of Enchanting. That's kind of cool, but I don't have emeralds. Bro. Goodbye. And now, since I don't have to babysit this, it just like finishes. I didn't even realize it. We have all 13. So we can upgrade 2 of these. Oh, our system died. Let me just put this back down for now. 2 of these. Another stupid casing. And then we can have it. Nice. This generates 8,000 per tick. I said earlier when I was looking in here in the quest book for power that these gas burning jitters were really good. We essentially have one now. But in order to do that, we need a whole setup for like crushing crops, turning it into ethylene, all that good stuff. And then we'd also need to produce the crops, which I guess we could just do with EMC, but this is just 1 block and I just have power from it. Granted, if you look up there in the top left-hand corner, we're now using like upwards of 500 EMC per second. And we're not generating either, so we're just losing that. There's no EMC being gained. We have 1.2 billion, so we can do it for a while, but we can't do it for forever. But since I can also teach our system how to make all the other Powah crystals and such. I can't speak apparently. So I can get a recipe for blazing crystal, 1 for niotic, and 1 for energized steel, and just stick them all in here. And let's test them out. These all say craft, so 1 blazing crystal, 1 spirited, not spirited, 1 niotic, 1 energized steel. There's the energized steel. There's the whatever that makes, I don't remember. It made everything. So this is working perfectly. It's all just dependent on the speed of our energizing rod, which I do need to upgrade to another tier. But I'm pretty happy with that actually. I'm gonna call it there. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. Leave a like, kiss your mom on the lips. Okay, don't, that's kind of weird, don't do that. Kiss your dog on the lips. That's like normalized, right? Like kissing your dog on the lips? I don't know, I think so, I don't know. I don't do it myself, but I'm sure people do. Pet your cat, call your grandma. Goodbye.